Well, good evening, everybody. It's Ann Reed live from somewhere in her house, and I'm Ann Reed. So it's good to have all of you here. Those of you in the chat, those of you who are not in the chat, just give me a little emoji to tell me that you're hearing me. There we go. Thanks, Jan. My little Huffy, first set of wheels, wobbly, uncertain, freedom I'd feel trying to ride. Oh, my dad held tight to the seat. To my surprise, he let go of me, so I'd ride my bike. I can go anywhere, anywhere. I can go anywhere, anywhere. I can go anywhere. Neighbors would watch, but they'd never know I was cruising through France. Across the Rockies I'd go when I'd ride my bike. I can go anywhere, anywhere. I can go anywhere, anywhere. I can go anywhere. Isn't it simple? There's pedals that chain and move and some muscles, and I'm on my way. Rusty and beaten, no longer new, seats that are squeaking, knees that are too, still I ride. Here is my plan, and think what you like. When I turn 80, I might get a trike, but I'll ride. I'll ride. I can go anywhere, anywhere. 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 I can go anywhere. Well, there it is. I can go anywhere. It's a great season for bike riding right now. It's good temperatures here in Minnesota. We're having some nice fall-ish weather finally. It's warming up just a bit for a few days and then not. So that's kind of the way it is. Good to have you here this evening, and there's some requests coming up, and but first of all, I'm going to do one that I wanted to do. From here I can see that the earth is round, blessed by the bones in the sacred ground. I can see where the rivers flow, they flow. I can touch the brilliant sky, the sun, the moon, and the northern lights. Oh, the dancing stars, they feel so close. And I am here because of souls who walked before and called this home. Bowed their heads on a trail of tears falling down, and now today they're resting here within this place where the earth is round. From here is the scent of seasons change, before the snow and after the rain, leaves releasing, waltzing with the wind. I hear the sound of magic, oh, the loons calling out, and my heart is full. Sound of where I am and where I've been. And I am here because of souls who walked before and called this home. Bowed their heads on a trail of tears falling down, and now today they're resting here within this place where the seasons change. Land holds the lakes, lakes reflect the sky. Sky holds our dreams, tumbles down in light. From here I can see that the earth is round, blessed by the bonds in the sacred ground. I can see where the rivers flow, they flow. I can touch the brilliant sky, the sun, the moon, and the northern lights. Oh, the dancing stars, they feel so close. And I am here because of souls who walked before and called this home. Bowed their heads on a trail of tears falling down, and now today they're resting here within this place where the earth is round, where the earth is round. Where the Earth is Round, and comes off of a CD by the same name, Where the Earth is Round. And wrote that for the state of Minnesota when I was touring the state and writing songs about Minnesota. I came up with several, but that one's still my favorite. So today is National Biscotti Day. It is also National Coffee Day. And you'd think that I would have waited to do Coffee Tasted Better. I did it last time we got together, so I'm not going to do it again. But really, what day is not National Coffee Day for those of us who enjoy coffee? Also, for those of you who love sandwiches, if you're a fan of sandwiches, you'll want to know that tomorrow is National German Sandwich Day. Now, the Germans have this celebration of something that is called a Butterbrot. It's basically a big piece of bread with butter on it. Okay, now Momo is here and he's pulling on the Ethernet cord. Okay, anyway, so this is basically kind of a day to celebrate sandwiches. And sandwiches have been around for a long time. It was heard tell that in 100 BCE that Hillel the Elder he created an early form of the sandwich for Passover, no doubt, unleavened bread. I mean, we all know that. And then you fast forward to the Middle Ages, and peasants were given these thick pieces of stale bread that were called trenchers, and they put stuff on it, and they just used them as edible plates. Yeah. Then, of course, you got the Earl of Sandwich, John Montagu, the fourth Earl of Sandwich, in the 1700s, and evidently the mention of sandwich first appears in Edward Gibbon's journal, and this is the guy that wrote the History and Decline and Fall, a history of the decline and fall of the Roman Empire. Now, we don't know if the sandwich had something to do with the decline and fall of the Roman Empire. Perhaps, we don't know. So anyway, for those of you who are celebrating sandwiches, there it is. And it's also important to note that It's also important to know that October, a lot of these months that have the national days of and the national month of seem to have a lot to do with food. So hold on to your hats, because October is National Apple Month, National Cookie Month, National Chili Month, National Pasta Month, National Pizza Month, and finally, and at last, and thank God, National Dessert Month. So a lot of food to celebrate. So I thought I would do this song. Nice sandwich emojis going on. So say that you're driving, but not quite arriving as quickly as you desired. You started much later, got stuck in Decatur, replacing your two front tires. A gig on the line, you gotta make time, you drive it straight through the night. Try not to get stopped by a cop, and you gotta do something about where to dine. Honey, here's the deal, we're gonna have meals on wheels. Avoiding a stain on your clothing remains the most current important cause. You plain out of luck, so I guess you'll be sucking your supper up through a straw. Certain food items, as soon as you bite them, ingredients start to fall. And soon all this crap is all over your lap, and who says you can't have it all? Honey, here's the deal, we're talking about meals on wheels. Yeah, chocolates and sodas and jelly-filled donuts and tacos, burritos and runaway Cheetos, hot baked potato and ain't it tomato, the better you dress, the bigger the mess. Anything smothered and covered in sauce, you're licking it, sticking, you can't even floss. Up to your knees in sunflower seeds and up to your hips in fries and chips. It's not that you need it, the truth is you eat it, attempting to stay awake. And for the duration, there's some combinations will make your whole body shake. Cups of coffee you drink as big as a sink, moon pies and cokes, pale and pallid and dreaming of salad and sitting like other folks. Honey, here's the deal, we're talking about meals on wheels. After you get there, it takes you a week to shovel the garbage from under the seat. Next time there's no need to stop at a mall, you're wearing some plastic or nothing at all. Java is steaming, the ketchup is streaming, and barbecue falling, you don't have a towel. Burger with cheese all over your sleeves and up to your socks, and Jack in the Box, chocolates and sodas and jelly-filled donuts and tacos, burritos and runaway Cheetos, hot baked potato and ain't it tomato, the better you dress, the bigger the mess. Anything smothered and covered in sauce, you're licking it, sticking, you can't even floss. Up to your knees in sunflower seeds and up to your hips and fries and chips, and honey, here's the deal. Honey, here's the deal. Oh, honey, here's the deal. You're wearing your meals on wheels. There it is, Meals on Wheels. For those of you who've ever had those long road trips where you're just eating while you go, and maybe a sandwich. But sandwiches are not the best thing to have when you're Driving. Very good. Have to tune the string down for this one. This was a request, and very happy to do this song. This was on Road of the Heart, which came out in 1990, 1991, something like that. I've spent some time being somebody else, surprised to find I can still be myself. Love's a long road home. I'm done with talking down myself. I think I'm just all done with thinking that I'm not good enough. Love's a long road home. What a ride, what a trip it's been. Looking back, I'd hardly change it a bit. Why should I sit and wait for someone to be a better friend than I have ever been to me? Love's a long road home. What a ride, what a trip it's been. Looking back, I'd hardly change it a bit. One good self-made cage of clutter, one loud tape of voices past. One good change deserves another. This love has been a long road back up. What lies ahead, I tell you, there's not a clue. I'm getting back inside and driving till I'm through. Love's a long road home. 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 Thanks for that request. Appreciate it. And yeah, an older song, but you know. I noticed somebody was asking for a Nightingale Sang in Berkeley Square. That's a song I do with Joan, and Joan knows all of the jazzy chords that one has to play. I don't know those chords. I barely know the chords I'm playing right here. But I'll get Joan to join me one of these days, and we'll have her come, and we'll do nightingale and blackbird and all those bird songs that we know. So this week I had, sometimes you get these things in the mail, and especially when you're older, you start getting things from cremation societies. It's uncomfortable, but there it is. So this week I got a mailing from one of the local funeral chapels, one of the funeral homes, and they also do the cremation thing. And so the envelope came, and I thought, I'm thinking somebody probably either lost their job or came pretty close to, because of what it says on the outside of the envelope. Yes, this is a funeral home, and on the envelope it says, "We need your help." Yeah, funeral home, we need your help. Well, you're not going to get it. Okay. It kind of reminds me of when we first moved into our house here in the Longfellow neighborhood. I was on my bike and kind of wandering around, and I came upon this building that was, it had this huge sign out front that said Senior Expo, and it was the funeral home, and I thought, that's just mean, So. Now that we're switching seasons. I've nothing to say. Oh, colors have stolen my breath. They will fade and blow away. And I'll keep a deep red leaf pressed. Autumn falls to its knees, calling out, these are the last of the days with the lingering light. I'm closing my eyes. Deep, long seasons of dreams, still life in black and white. There's a house, red trimming and leaves, winter's glistening death, calling, listen each breath, frozen prayers for the dawn in the darkest of hours. Songs I hear in softening falling rain. Spring appears as hope begins to fade. I rest in the shade. Crazy fever burning outside, the passion of limited days. Oh, flowers, they bloom overnight. Summer's always awake, calling out, take these the last of the bright, brilliant days for a while. There it is. The song is called Winter Springs, Summer Falls. Again, another title song. I should do a whole evening of just the title songs off of albums. What a plan. Wow. So I had, as some of you know, I had a gig with Claudia Schmidt about a month ago now. My goodness, time flies. And we had a wonderful time. There was a request for this song. It's Claudia's song. We kind of tried to group our songs by, we both had a song about our dads, and and we both had songs about angels. So so this is Claudia's angel song, and it was requested. So. When the day's work is done and there's time for everyone, and laughter's given way to sleepy eyes, then we sing this little song at the end of the day and let the angels carry us away. Then we sing this little song at the end of the day and let the angels carry us away. When the lambs have all come in and there's apples in the bin and summer passes on to peaceful sighs, then we sing this little song at the end of the day and let the angels carry us away. Oh, we sing this little song at the end of the day and let the angels carry us away. It's too late to read, and there's nothing that we need, and dreams come near to beckon and surprise. Then we sing this little song at the end of the day and let the angels carry us away. Oh, we sing this little song at the end of the day and let the angels carry us away. Yes, we sing this little song at the end of the day. Angels Carry Us Away. It's Claudia Schmidt's song that was requested, and sounds a little bit different on a 12-string than it does on Claudia's dulcimer that she plays. But there. So I wanted to show you. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. There we go. Just a second. There it is. I got a lovely present in the mail, a lovely surprise in the mail from Carol in Houston, Texas. And I'm going to put my guitar down for just a second. So stay there, so I can show you this. I'm going to be wearing this everywhere. So here it is. There it is. Yes, that's right. Vote. We are ruthless. Yes. So there it is. And yes, you can bet I'm going to be displaying this 100 times between now and November. So yeah, it's a beautiful shirt. And I thank Carol for this this lovely, lovely surprise that came in the mail. Yeah, we love that. So. Also, things to keep in mind for the month of October. As I said, October today is National Coffee Day and all that stuff. But the month of October is National Shelter Dog Month. It's also National Book Month. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So those of you who don't have your mammograms yet, get your mammograms. Museums and Galleries Month. It's a good month to go to museums and galleries. It is National Animal Safety and Protection Month. And it is also National Indigenous Peoples Month. So there are those. There are also a couple in here that I'm not quite sure of. There's Bat Appreciation Month. I know that we must really appreciate bats because they eat bugs. They eat the mosquitoes and they eat bugs. And so we must pause to appreciate the bat. And also, October is Squirrel Awareness Month. Now, I'm not entirely sure how aware we have to be of squirrels. They're kind of in our face all the time. But squirrels actually do a lot for us, for the ecology and stuff. They're irritating. They're annoying. And I don't like them in my feeders. But they really do help. So... I pledge allegiance to the earth, to water, sky, and trees, and to the life that it sustains above, below the seas. Any harm that's done to her is done to every being. I pledge allegiance to the earth, above, below the seas. I dedicate my actions to healing and repair of damage done by rampant greed, to gifts left in my care. Half asleep too many years, and now awake, aware. I dedicate my actions to the gifts left in my care. The sacredness of all the earth, her air so sweet the scent, her waters clean and freely flow, I promise to defend. I am only one, but hand in hand with others, friends. The sacredness of all the earth, we promise to defend. I pledge allegiance to the earth, to water, sky, and trees, and to the life that it sustains above, below the seas. Any harm that's done to her is done to every being. I pledge allegiance to the earth, above, below the seas, above, below the seas. To the earth. To the Earth is available. I'm pretty sure it's available on for download on our website, and as is this next song. Joan Griffith and I were in the studio and recorded this new tune, "Not Going Out There," and it's a song I firmly believe in. But yes, you can go to. Just a minute. Hang on. I have to get my visual aid here, just a minute. Okay. Yes. Okay. you can go to annreed.com. Yes, annreed.com, and go to the download thing. I think that's under shop. You can go to downloads, and you will find this song, and you will find some other songs too, including To the Earth. So I'm going to do this song because I'm excited that it's done and out there. For those of you who listen on Spotify and Apple Music and so on, I'm not entirely sure how long it takes for the song to get loaded up and on its way to those. But right now it's available on annreed.com, and long ago when I was 4, my jacket's on, I'm out the door. Around the corner I can't see a German shepherd's meeting me, nose to nose, eye to eye. I turn around, inside I go. My dad has seen it all unfold. What's the matter is what he said. I point and shake my little head and say, I'm not going up there, not going up there, I'm not going up there till the big dog's gone. Summer sings a noisy tune. July the 4th begins in June. Down the street, out on their lawns, they're setting off their little bombs. Parks ablaze in alleyways. I cannot find my faithful cat. He's terrified. Oh, I get that. Peeking from his hiding place underneath the bed of freight. He says, I'm not going out there, I'm not going out there, I'm not going out there till the big noise stops. Nowadays it's too extreme. I'm wishing, but it's not a dream. Look for kindness, love and care. Search for beauty everywhere, high and low. Gotta feed the soul. A mighty risk I contemplate. How do I live and celebrate? I tell myself I can be brave, but there's a voice I hear it say. Says I'm not going up there, I'm not going up there, I'm not going up there till the crazy calms down. I'm not going up there, I'm not going up there, I'm not going up there till the big noise stops. Not going out there. That's the new tune, and available on annreed.com right now, and later on you'll be hearing it on Spotify and and all your other favorite places where you download things and listen. I have no idea. So, yeah. Wait a minute. I had a very just a very nice email from someone who was very alert to the fact that I made a mistake in my email that I sent out, and that was that the gig in St. Cloud, Minnesota is October 7th. It's Friday. It's not a Saturday night. It's a Friday night. So Friday, October 7th, I'm going to be in St. Cloud for the Granite City Folk concert series, and that's going to be at First Presbyterian Church. There are some details, I hope, on my website. If not now, there will be. But Granite City Folk in St. Cloud, Minnesota, for those of you who live in the central part of the state there, that's where I will be. So Susan requested this next song, wanting a loved one to be watched over, I guess. And would also like to play this thinking about the folks in Puerto Rico, in Cuba, in Florida, soon to be South Carolina, other places that have been hit recently by the hurricanes. Fiona came through, and we've kind of, that seems like a long time ago now, but Puerto Rico is kind of hit by that. And so just thinking about them people, holding them in our thoughts, and so I'm sure Susan doesn't mind me sharing her request. Daylight dims, the moon will rise, lift its head to light the night. Just a silent white balloon sails the sky, watching over you. Silence comes, then I believe spirits take the time to meet. Just a silent rendezvous with a world of stars watching over you. And no matter what you face, the night will find you cradled and safe. And no matter what you do, the heavens are sheltering before the night sings you to sleep on your way to peaceful dreams. Send a silent thank you to who's ever there watching over you. Send a silent watching over you. Oops. Oh, I lost that. Just a second here. I gotta put this back on. There we go. Oh, that's okay. Well, we've come to another end of another Thursday night, another Ann Reed Live from somewhere in her house, and I'm so happy that you could be here tonight, and glad to have you always stop by and be a part of this. The next Ann Reed Live from somewhere in her house is on the 13th of October, just around the corner. It'll be just a couple of weeks, and just to remind you that Dan Chenard and I will be back with the sing-along on the 17th of October, as far as I know. You never know with us and our schedules, but we'll be back with that, and if you're on the mailing list, you'll get a little notice on that. And something's very, very wrong here. Some of you saw the video I made today of setting up Ann Reed Live from somewhere in her house. It's something that I've always wanted to do, and it was fun. People kind of contacted me and said, "Oh my goodness, I didn't know how much work it was." That's not why I did it. I did it just because it's kind of fun. It's like nothing's there and then something's there, and it's kind of great. And the great thing was that Momo came in the middle of it and decided to ride around on my shoulders for a while. So it's done in very accelerated speed. So it's less than 2 minutes long, I think. And you can find it on YouTube if you put in something like setting up, I can't remember, just setting up Ann Reed. I don't know. You can go and look. It's on my channel. So take a look at it. It's kind of fun. It's on YouTube on my channel. And somebody's just squeaking there. I don't like that. Just a minute. We're gearing up for an election, people. Yes, we are. So, but thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. You're the reason I do this. So it's a lot of fun for me, and I enjoy it every time we get together. So thank you, and I will see you next time. Well, they were thinking, what are we to do with you? They dressed me up, they dressed me down. A teacher told me in the hallway after school, beneath my shoes. Remember words the bard had scribbled in his plate. To thine own self, yeah, you be true. And then we all sing, I'm all right. Are you singing? I'm all right. I'm out walking in the same sunlight as you. I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm out walking in the same sunlight as you. There we go. I'm all right, and so are you. Good. Stay safe, stay well, and I will see you next time.